Good morning. Hope you're enjoying your beginning of our guys close to the end now, the Memorial Day weekend. I don't forget, I don't get weekends, so I always kind of forget about the weekends. But tomorrow, if you are looking for something to do, I know I'll be out at the Veterans Cemetery at 8 o'clock when they're doing their normal Memorial Day ceremony. And then I know that Jim and Mine's Legion is doing an event at the Highland Park Cemetery at 9 o'clock. So but there's definitely things going on throughout the area. So if you're able to, I'd really encourage you to at least attend something, because I think we need to remember why we celebrate Memorial Day, and it's not just to have a picnic. So it was interesting. We did at the command retreat that we just had this past week, we actually naturalized 13 soldiers from 8 different countries. And I think it was a fitting time to do it on Memorial Day weekend. But it was interesting. A friend of mine he's a colonel in the JAG office, but he's also a sitting judge. And he said he was quizzing me on some of the civic questions they had to answer. I wouldn't be a citizen if I hadn't been born here. I mean, those questions are hard. And I just think so often we as Americans that have been born into our citizenship take for granted the incredible freedoms that we enjoy here in this country. And so this weekend, to remember those that have sacrificed in order to maintain those freedoms. So we do have a couple of announcements. If you notice, there is a little envelope in your bulletin that's going to be in for the next 3 weeks. There's been some massive flooding in Kenya. Now we've had some incredible weather-related, obviously, tragedies here in Iowa. The difference in Kenya is they don't have FEMA. They don't have relief organizations that are going to come and help them or provide them money to rebuild and so forth. They don't often have insurance, and a lot of times they are literally mud huts. And when it floods, their house washes away. And so they've really been hit devastatingly wise in Kenya with flooding this year. And Dominic has asked if we could help out. Now, obviously, we have money that we've raised for the girls, which is earmarked for the girls. And so we just thought we'd put in envelopes. And so for the next 3 weeks, if God so puts it on your heart to provide relief for them, whatever we raise, we'll send to them to help out. Because I just think we can do, we can't solve all the problems, but we can do kind of our little bit to help out and such. So if you're able to help out with that, please do so. Next week is the shelter meal. So do you still need some food items? A couple of food items, but then always need people to help cook, and we need people to help cook and to serve as well. So please keep that on your calendar. This afternoon, we are going to be watching the Jesus Revolution. I've not seen the movie. I've heard good things about it. So if you don't want to get out of kind of working in your yards or cleaning up tree limbs, come sit in the air conditioning, watch a movie projected up on the wall. It's sort of like a drive-in without the car, right? So that'll be 2 o'clock this afternoon, and it's going to be the movie is Jesus Revolution this month, so should be good. And then just looking ahead to get on your calendars, on the 22nd of June, we are going to have the special guest Ofer Ram, the Israeli, who's going to come and kind of speak to us about the history of that area and the kind of the conflict that's happening now. Because I just think even as us as Westerners, we can't fully comprehend or understand what's happening in the Middle East. I mean, we can to a point, but I'm interested to hear what he has to say, someone that grew up there and such. So I'm looking forward to that. And so that's be on the 22nd, a Saturday evening. If you're able to come, please do. It's going to be in the sanctuary, so I think we're going to see if we can maybe get it recorded and such too, so we can have it on our YouTube page. But please, and invite people. It'd be a perfect thing to invite people to as well. And then looking even forward to the end of summer. I know we're just getting into summer, but in September on the 7th, we're going to do a watch party for Iowa State to kind of gather ourselves back to start off the fall. Though I've been told there's going to be other events besides watching football, and I've been threatened with a dunk tank. And I said, I think last time we did the dunk tank, Bella hit it every single time. And so I told her she was no longer allowed to throw. So I was up there, boom, I'm in the water. And it's like, no, someone else can throw other than Bella. Boom, I'm in the water. So we should have fun, even if you're not watching the Iowa State game. But so just things to get on your calendar, so forth. I do have the tickets for the play next Sunday if you wanted to come to that. If for whatever reason you didn't get in on it when we had bought the group tickets, the box office of the Playhouse said that if you give my name and St. Luke's, they'll still give you the group ticket discount, and we'll try to seat you near us. So there's 19 of us that bought ahead of time. I know there were some people that are like, "Oh, I forgot." So it's like I said. So if you still want to go, but you didn't get a ticket through us, if you call and give my name and give St. Luke's, they're supposed to still give you the group discount. And if you did get tickets and you haven't picked them up yet, I'd be happy to give them to you this afternoon, or you can pick them up next Sunday or anytime during the week as well. I think that's it. Anything else? Yeah, Jim. Oh, that's right. Thank you. It is in the bulletin, the whole page of sustaining the Kenya project. Thank you, Jim. So if you are interested to read through this, and if that's something that you're willing to take on or feel like God's calling you to take on, please, Jim can give you more information about it. But I think it'd be a great way to be able to kind of sustain that as well, as we have committed to those girls. Anything else for the good of the cause? Then let's prepare our hearts and minds to worship the Lord.